Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Manny B Investing in BI. We got a new blog post from Paribus, Stablecoins Global Impact. This article covers our recent addition to the Paribus platform, why stablecoins are a necessity for the crypto space and the implications as it pertains to government control. Money sign PBX, money sign JED, money sign ADA, hashtag Cardano. Let's take a look. 45 likes, 2 quote retweets, 8 retweets. Let's go. Let's check out the article here. Stability in an unstable world. Tell me about it. Last week, we announced our partnership with Cody, currency of the internet, which will provide one of the stable coins for Paribus, namely the Cardano-based stablecoin JED. Due to the recent security issues highlighted by the wormhole exploit which affected the Solana network, Cody has extended their pre-launch development time to make doubly certain JED is as robust as possible. This means that although JED won't be available on the initial release of our MVP, it will be added as soon as it becomes available. In the meantime, we'll also have USDT and USDC. So Tether and USDC stablecoins available. As such, we thought it a good opportunity to explore what a stablecoin is and how they will work with Paribus. Great timing, as I was just talking about stablecoin with some personal friends of mine. For those new to the space, the idea of a stablecoin may seem unusual, as most are initially attracted to crypto to increase their funds rather than keeping them stable. Why buy a cryptocurrency for $1 that remains valued at $1 all the time? The reason is because the volatility of the markets, which can go down just as rapidly as they go up. When considering mainstream adoption, a lot of focus tends to be on issues such as transactions per second, network congestion, regulations, KYC, and anti-money laundering. Tell me about it. We've dealt with a lot of those in the past month here, especially network congestion and transactions per second. KYC means know your customer. So when you sign up for a platform and it asks for, your name, your address, and then it asks you to verify that stuff by providing documents such as your ID, passports, bills in your name, etc. That's what KYC is. And that is obtained for a number of different regulatory reasons to protect the platform or enable or disable you from participating in certain aspects of cryptocurrency on that platform, such as initial token offerings, etc., etc. However, the real issue at heart of mainstream adoption is the integration of crypto as a method of payment and market volatility as the main hurdle to accomplish this. For instance, how many shops would be happy to accept Bitcoin for payments in the morning that could be worth 10% less by the time they close their doors? Does not seem very appealing unless the shop is extremely bullish on Bitcoin. What you would want to do is, for example, say you own a shop. You want to accept all types of digital payments in order to expand your customer base. What you don't want, maybe you don't even like cryptocurrency. Maybe you like cryptocurrency, but you're just not as bullish on it because of the market is right now. Maybe you want to be able to accept Bitcoin from someone, immediately take that Bitcoin, convert it to a stable coin such as Tether or JED or USDC in order to settle your payment. So you spend Bitcoin, you pay for it, you spend $5 worth of Bitcoin to buy something from you, and then you take that Bitcoin and you convert it to, let's say, $5 worth of Tether. That would be just like accepting the USD or accepting a CAD, Canadian dollar. So it's just a way of doing things. Me personally, I would take my bottom line in a stable coin and then take my profits in the typical, whatever they paid in, whether it be Cardano or Bitcoin or whatever. In order for cryptocurrencies to be accepted by general public, they need to overcome the volatility issue, and this is precisely the function of stablecoins. In the case of JED, USDT, and USDC, they are all pegged to the US dollar. So $1 of a stablecoin is worth $1 US, both in the morning and at the close of the day. The difference between JED and the other aforementioned coins is that JED is algorithmically controlled, meaning that it's a decentralized stablecoin, whereas USDT and USDC require a centralized organization to ensure they continually have the resources to back each dollar of their stablecoin with US dollars. The more something can be decentralized, the better, because it relies less heavily upon trusting individuals and organizations to be honest and play fair. So this paragraph right here is the largest issue going on in the United States regulatory bodies right now. We're talking about the Fed. We're talking about the Senate Finance Committee. We're talking about all of that stuff. The IRS, they know in order for cryptocurrency to officially be accepted worldwide, it needs to go through two entities, the EU and the United States. The United States affects and influences the EU. So they know. That's why a lot of these politicians, these anti-crypto politicians, such as Elizabeth Idiot Warren, she is doing everything she can to badmouth and FUD stablecoins. She is obsessed with stablecoins. The reason why she is obsessed with stablecoins is because she knows without stablecoin being accepted, regulated, and available to the common man, cryptocurrency will not be able to easily achieve mainstream adoption. For our MVP, users will be able to take out loans in stablecoins, which means that their repayments won't be subject to volatility and will be easier to plan. It also means that whilst the collateral may be increasingly exponentially in value, the loan won't, which is the beauty of borrowing and lending on the blockchain. That's where Paribus comes into play. If you think of how many times you've cashed in an NFT or a token only to see the price go up afterward, you'll understand why holding onto your digital assets is the best practice in the long term. Sure, it's not fun when the price goes the other way, as we're seeing in the markets now, but the smart money in the space is bullish long term. Rather than letting go of your assets, it makes more sense to collateralize them into stable coins, which can then be invested into new assets. As Dennis, our CEO, explains, borrowing and lending systems can be thought of as simply another tool to help utilize current crypto assets to their fullest potential. Many investors' trading strategies involve continually accumulating cryptocurrency. Acquiring a loan can give a trader additional capital to further invest while the current fund's untouched. Also, lending funds to a protocol can earn interest that allows your assets to work for you, so passive income. Another use case for stablecoins is the resistance they provide against cash grabs by governmental overreach. Until recently, many people thought this benefit would mostly be used to people in developing nations with hyperinflation and dictatorial regimes. Now it's becoming evident this is a global issue for all of humanity. Look at the Canadian truckers. Just recently, the Canadian government expanded the reach of its legislative powers to target its own citizens engaged in peaceful but disruptive protests in Ottawa, declaring them to be a threat to the country. Deputy Prime Minister, I'm going to butcher this, Chrystia Freeland announced that banks had already started freezing some of the protesters' accounts and that cryptocurrency exchanges had also been requested to freeze their wallets. There are signs this is leading to the start of a bank run in Canada, with people rushing to take their money out before it can be frozen, and also removing crypto from exchanges into self-custody wallets. Being able to convert your physical money into stable digital assets that is under your own control and can't be frozen is the central tenet of the cryptocurrency project in general. This is the whole point. They literally are so dumb that they are giving more gas and fuel to the entire reason why Bitcoin was created in the first place. To stop them from deciding everything in your life, and if you don't agree, taking everything you own from you with the snap of a finger, which is what they're doing in Canada. This is bad, this is wrong because we say so. But the year before, these same people were excited and proud that random mobs of violent protesters were walking around the United States of America, burning property, assaulting and murdering people in certain cases. That was fine. But this is terrorism now. And they're going to freeze your bank accounts and release your personal information to journalists so that they can harass you, which is what is happening in America right now. Although this fundamental human right has been espoused as a main need for cryptocurrency, it's only now that the world seems to be waking up to how little control they have over their own money under the legacy banking system. This latest move by the Canadian government is thought to be rapidly accelerating the adoption of cryptocurrency by demonstrating its key use cases, financial sovereignty. Ain't that the truth? As the weeks go by, we're seeing more of a need to decentralize the systems we rely upon in our societies and the benefits of the blockchain technology to help do so. At Paribus, we're excited to be in the right place at the right time to help bring decentralized finance to everyone, everywhere. And we're glad you're with us on this incredible journey. What a great timed blog posting from Paribus. Once again, they just seem to be tapped in to the pulse of the world and the community at large, both people that have been here involved in cryptocurrency for months, years, some a decade, and the people on the outside looking in through the window, trying to figure all of this stuff out and to see where they will fit into it maybe this year or maybe even the next. Thank you again for checking out the video. Make sure you hit that like, hit that share, subscribe, hit the donation address in the description there, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.